In this video, we're going to learn how to create a 2x6 photo strip from scratch. So first thing, we need to open Darkroom, go to Settings, Output, which will bring you here. We're going to make sure to select our 2x6 design, and we're going to select our template. So before I start making a template, a couple things I always ask my clients is to, one, send me a picture of their invitation. Usually their invitation will show you the decor, the theme that they're going with, so that way you can incorporate those ideas onto the photo strip. So they just sent me a picture. It was something that they made on their computer. It was just a little graduation hat, and it said, "Congratulations, class of 2020. So what I'm going to do is, now I'm going to create a new, up here it says new, I'm going to create a new photo strip, and I'm going to call it graduation hat, and I'm going to select the page size 2x6. That's what the customer wants, so I will do 2x6. You can choose the photo strip to go horizontal, which is left to right, or vertical, top to bottom. So I do want the vertical one. It changes the pixels for me. And my background, I can do, let's say, white, because that's what they had. So I'm going to click OK, and it gives me a blank template ready to go. So first of all, I'm going to add my text, which is down here. This button, pops up, and I'm going to type in "Congratulations, class of 2020." And let's just do red. Hit OK. You can see it doesn't fit here, so I'm just going to open this up a little. Double click on that. And I'm going to bring the size down to, let's try 14. So let's say this is what I want. I'm going to make my box a little smaller. Okay, you could see if I go a little smaller, it'll start cutting it off. So if it's ever like this, just open it up. Then we're going to go up here. I'm going to put that right on top. And then I'm going to add in an image. So an image is something that you're going to get from either your customer. They will send you artwork, whether it's a logo, a hat, or whatever it is. Or you can go to Google and find the free images that they have available. I've already done that. So I'm going to click on Add Artwork down here at the bottom. This pops up. Then I'm going to hit Browse, Desktop, scroll down. It's all my images are saved. So you could see I have a JPEG file and a PNG file. I want to show you what those two different ones are. So first of all, I'm going to send the JPEG right here, this file first. I double click it and click OK. So you can see that image is in here. I can make it bigger or smaller by just grabbing those little corners and stretching it out. Okay. You can also rotate it. You could do it by angle. So let's say I go 45. It'll go that way. Just to show you how creative you can get. Okay. Now, I want to change my background just to show you what this JPEG really is. I'm going to change my background properties to, let's say, black. So you could see, because I had that white background, it meshed in. So this JPEG is really just a white background with a hat. If I give it to the customer like this, I guess technically it could pass, but me personally, I don't like the white around it. So this is why a JPEG like this will not work for this type of design. Okay? Now the JPEG is a picture just like you would take on your iPhone, and it'll take a picture with the background, the foreground, and next I'm going to just show you, I'm going to just delete that really quick. Actually, I'll leave it there so you can see the comparison. I'm going to add artwork, and I'm going to show you the PNG. Okay, the difference between this PNG file. I'm going to hit open. Okay, you can see that no matter what color I change the background, it will always be a stenciled out cutout of the hat. So you see, when you're looking for images, whether it's a graduation hat, a flower, a branch, bubbles, whatever it is, you want to type in graduation hat PNG, bubbles PNG, if you want an image like this. So now I can go ahead and grab this image, and I could shrink it down and put this right here in the corner. Once I'm done with this, I can text a picture of this to my customer and see if they approve of it. So I'm going to delete this really quickly, because you see the JPEG does not work for this file. I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to change this background back to, oh, that's fine. Now the last thing that you're going to do is you're going to add the photos. There's two ways you can add photos, okay? You can do it this way. There's add photo and add photos. You can see them too. I'm going to show you the easy one first. So I'm going to hit add photos. It says how many rows, 4, and 1 column. So I'm going to show you really quickly what that looks like. And you can totally do this, and there you go. You have that ready to go. Alright, I'm going to show you the other way. Actually, hold on. Let me just show you. If you need 3 pictures, you go up here, double click it, hit 3, and there you go. And you could stretch them out if you want to. Okay, I'm going to go back, double click, and you could change that here too, just to show you. You could add 2 rows. It actually looks like that, but in this case it won't work, but just to show you the different arrangements that you can do with this. So I'm going to delete this really quickly, and I'm going to show you the other way. Add photo is only 1 picture at a time. So I'm going to click OK, and I'm going to shrink this down with my fingers. So just like you were to zoom in and out of your phone, you're going to do the same here. Then I'm going to restructure this photo how I want to. So in this one, I want a really thin border. So you can see how you can customize how big the photo is. Alright, so now let's say this is the size that I want for all of them. I'm going to go to Edit, Duplicate, and I'm just going to push this down a little bit. Double click it because it's on photo 1. Hit Look Up, photo number 2. See, now that changes to 2. Hit OK. Now this changes to 2. If you leave them on both on 1, photo number 1 is going to be printed here twice. But because we have 1 and 2, you have 2 different images. So same thing, Edit, Duplicate. You're going to add number 3 and number 4. So double click, look up, photo 3. Hit OK. Again, Edit, Duplicate, move down, double click, look up, photo 4. See how it always adds those for you. Now let's say, for instance, you want to move them all together. You just select these, and you can move them up and down together. They're now in one uniform line here. So I'm going to push that up a little bit. I want to add in another graduation hat, or maybe the person's name. Hit Add Text, and you could do Danny's you could do something like that, and add something down here if you want to. Again, it's totally customizable however your client wants it. You always want to ask the customer ahead of time, what color do you want to see on it? Is it okay that I copy the design on your invitation? Is there a class mascot? Is there something specific you'd like to see on there? Once you're done, you would hit Save As, and we could see that it's under graduation. Oops, actually cancel. We already created the file name, so all we do is now is hit Save. Save As is only when you're rewriting over something. In this case, we started a new one, so we're going to click on Save. And that will go into this PC. Go to the X drive and Booth Templates, and that's where we're saving our templates. So you can see all of the photo strips are in here. If you ever need to transfer them, we do have a video on that. So I'm going to hit save, and that will go right into this library right here. So if I ever have to do another event with the graduation, all I need to do now is come down here, edit my class of 2020, edit my name, edit the color, maybe change out the graduation hat. Totally up to you. Once you decide on the photo strip, you can then hit sample and you can print it. If you have your printer connected, it will print immediately. If you don't, you can hit save sample, and you could save it on your desktop and just type in your customer name. So client, whoever. Hit save. It will save a digital copy of this image to our desktop. So really quickly, I'm going to go over here, and there it is. So you could see here, you see the photo strip, and they have these pictures in the background. Now these aren't the pictures that are actually going to be displayed because you are bringing your own background material, and these are just sample images that are thrown into just to show the concept of the photo strip before you guys go to the event. So I like to email this photo strip to my customers beforehand, so that way when I get to the event there are no issues. I don't have to change anything. Everything's ready to go. It's less error for you, and I would highly suggest you would do that prep before your event. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to Darkroom. Now that this is the one that we want, we have to make sure we select it one time and click choose. And now this is the designated photo strip that will print or won't print. Up to you guys. You can also enable email, texting, and save output options. Those are available on other videos. Go ahead and check out our playlist. We have them available over there for you. If you guys have successfully learned something, share down on the comments below. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up, and we'll see you guys in the next video.